Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm excited to be here with you and share some of my favorite homemade beauty tricks. Some of them I've learned while growing up in Romania, while others I've learned from many beautiful ladies I know around the world. I made sure to include something that will address acne-prone skin, spots, anti-aging, large pores, and overall hydration. I'd like for you to tell me what you think of this video after watching it, and to do that, please leave me a comment below or on my social media channels, and please subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos. You guys probably already know that fashion and beauty is one of 4 categories I make videos in every month, the other being personal growth, relationships and sex, and career and money. So don't miss out! Back to fashion and beauty. One of the biggest skin issues for me has always been acne. I've shared some images with you before, and I'll share them again because many people have a hard time believing I had acne quite like that. Mind you, these pictures were taken after weeks of treatment, so it was actually a lot worse before. On and off, I was on Accutane for about 18 months. It really did a number on my body while taking it, but it did clear my acne. And ever since being done with round 2 of Accutane, because unfortunately my acne was so stubborn, about a year after the original 8 months of treatment, it came back with a vengeance. So I had to do a round 2 for about 10 more months. But ever since finishing round 2, I've been especially careful with my skin. One thing I absolutely don't do anymore is pick on my face. If a pimple shows up, I do not touch it even if it kills me. For that reason, I actually don't look at it too much in the mirror, because the more I see it, the more I want to pick at it. I know it might sound weird to some, but when I do break out, I just use the mirror to brush my teeth and wash my face and apply my makeup, and every now and then throughout the day, just make sure that I don't have like food on my face or something. But really, aside from that, the only solution I found for myself is to not look at the pimples. Otherwise, I'm probably going to end up picking, and that is the absolute worst. Don't do that. Another thing I don't do anymore is wash my face with soap in the morning so I don't strip it of its natural oils. What happens if you dry out your skin too much, you'll only produce more oil, and that's not good for oily, acne-prone skin. And for that reason, I wash my face at night, but just splash cold water on my face in the morning. Then once, max twice a week, also in the morning, I like to scrub with this little recipe. I mix 1 teaspoon of raw honey with 2 teaspoons of sea salt for natural microdermabrasion, and it really makes my skin so soft. I typically like to take this concoction with me in the shower and apply it after a couple of minutes in the hot steam, just because I want my pores to open up, but every now and then I do it over the sink, like today. But even so, when I do this at the sink, I actually hover over the faucet for a minute with the hot water running to try to open my pores as much as possible, because that is the key in this. So give yourself a gentle scrub avoiding the eye area, and then wash it off. This is a great scrub for acne-prone skin, but I do want to say this, be gentle. I personally used to scrub really hard before, because psychologically I was feeling like my skin would get clearer that way, but the opposite will happen. If you do it too hard, you can spread bacteria on your face, you can cause scarring, so just be gentle when you do that, that's all. One of the things I also like doing is starting my day with some warm lemon water to help detoxify the body from the night before. I just take a cup of warm water and I squeeze the equivalent of 1 lemon in it. And I have to say, after a couple of weeks of doing this, I also started noticing a difference in my skin. It felt and it looked clearer. Just please make sure to rinse your mouth with water afterwards, because the acidity of the lemon could damage your teeth. A popular trick with Australian beauties is adding a few drops of tea tree oil to the cleanser for an acne-fighting face wash, and that's also one of the things I like to do as well. One last thing, if you have acne-prone skin, I recommend using a cream-like cleanser as opposed to a foam wash, because typically the foamy stuff dries out your skin more. I personally use this one from Dr. Pore. Now, a treatment that I really love, and the Russian ladies are probably very familiar with it, is a mask of lemon juice and honey. It's used primarily to lighten spots on the skin because the lemon juice helps lighten the skin and fade away spots, while the honey hydrates so your skin doesn't dry out too much in the process. To make that happen, you can mix the lemon juice together with the honey and add a little bit of water, like so, just enough to create a sticky mask. You then apply it and leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes, after which you can remove it with a warm damp washcloth. Let's move on to anti-aging, which is one of the most common concerns, at least in this pop culture, more than ever. Lines and wrinkles are among the most common skin problems for both women and men as we age. So one homemade beauty trick I've been completely obsessed with is a mask that is actually very popular in China. You will need 2 tablespoons of brewed white tea, about half a cup of green tea powder, and 4 to 5 drops of lemon juice. It's not that complicated, right? You mix together the freshly brewed white tea with the green tea powder, add the lemon juice, and then mix it all into a paste. Apply to the face, avoiding the eye area, and don't forget your neck too. Leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes, then wash it off with lukewarm water, and don't forget to always moisturize. Remember that sun exposure, smoking, lack of sleep, and extreme dieting, believe it or not, will age your skin faster. So always wear SPF of at least 30 on your face, ears, and neck. Avoid smoking. Try going to bed around the same time every night and get 7 to 8 hours consistently if you can. And maintain a well-balanced diet, because yo-yo dieting will show its effects on your skin. And since we're talking anti-aging, let's talk pores. I really don't like big pores, and of course, I can see mine getting bigger and bigger after turning 30. Blah. So a trick I remembered from years ago when I was back in Romania that temporarily shrinks pores is to mix together equal parts orange juice and water, and then with a cotton ball, dab the combination onto the face, avoiding the eye area, of course. I then leave this on for about 5 minutes, after which I rinse it off and apply my moisturizer and my sunscreen. Now, this trick has 2 effects. It not only helps minimize the appearance of larger pores, it helps fight aging skin as well. Vitamin C is critical for our bodies in general, but from a beauty standpoint, one of the most powerful functions of vitamin C is the role that it plays in the production of collagen, and I've mentioned this before. Not to say that it's pretty much the best naturally brightening ingredient out there as well. So in addition to using it externally, topically, make sure that you include vitamin C in your daily diet as well. And if that's in the form of juice, just make sure that it's fresh and not processed or with a bunch of added sugars and artificial stuff. That's not good for you. Now, the best kind of beauty tricks are the ones that have been passed on for thousands of years, and one of those tricks, a trick that is said to have been used by Queen Cleopatra herself to hydrate her skin, is honey. Apply a thin layer of organic honey to the face, like so, and leave it on for about 10 minutes. This is considered by many the mother of all rehydrators, which can really be said by most $300 creams. Now, after 10 minutes, rinse the honey off with some warm water and apply your normal moisturizer. Ta-da! When the seasons are extra drying, like during winter and summer times, what I also like doing is making my own face spray. To do that, I combine about half a cup of distilled water with 3 to 4 drops of lavender oil. I put them in a spray bottle I got from Target and just put it in my purse so I get to spritz throughout the day. It's actually really hydrating. 7 more beauty tricks and recipes touching on more anti-aging, acne, rosacea, and more have been emailed to you if you are one of my beloved subbies. If you're not, I'd love to have you join us. You can go to alexandrapotora.com and sign up for the newsletter. And when you do, I will send you a welcome email with a link to all the extra content you may have missed this year so far. There's so much to talk about on this topic of DIY beauty, so I will make future videos on homemade treatments for eyes, lips, hair, body. But till then, please comment below with your favorite beauty tricks. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me what you love. Please subscribe to never miss any of the videos, and stay tuned for the giveaway that's coming in less than 2 weeks from now. I am so excited about that. I hope you'll be too, and I'm especially excited for whomever's going to win. Or are there going to be multiple winners? This week's shout out goes out to Yenny. Hi Yenny, thank you for watching. I will do you the favor of not chopping your beautiful last name, so I'm just gonna say, hi Yenny. I love you all for being here. Thank you for having me on your screen. I can't wait to see you in next week's video where we're going to talk about creative ways to market your resume. And I think that you'll be very interested. So I will see you soon. Bye.